put it at the end, let's also.
It's just your name. Then
No, episode 7, right?
Is it?
Is it? Let's do 7, 1 to 8.
I haven't been here for a long time, so I don't even know how many.
Me too, bro. Me too.
Episode 7 or 8, Berlin, lockdown, COVID vaccines, Biden,
Yes.
Perkel no more, at some point, but yeah.
God bless Joseph Biden.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you, Mohamed? Who are you deep down
Oh
in
my
your
God,
core?
this is the grand question that I get a lot also when I was living in London. People be like, who are you? What do you do? Where do you live? And it's like the boxing thing, but my
And
name,
you tear away those boxes.
I'm a very gentle soul. That's who I am.
Gentle
My name is Mohamed Abdi. I go by Moha. I've studied economics and film, and I moved to Berlin in 2018. My specialty is organizing events. I'm a major events management graduate from the City of London.
Mm-hmm.
But now I work for the bike industry because I think everyone needs to have a bike. I think everyone needs to get out of their cars. I think Berlin needs to be car free. I support Fridays for Future. I'm a big fan of Greta Thunberg. And I think we should all take public transport or the bike and leave the cars alone.
I want to just talk about Berliners and their love for bikes.
100%. We
Like-
should all love our bikes.
And this is something which I want to talk next year also, like specifically, because there's one thing which I've learned in Berliner, like in the rest of the world, let's say if you're in London or New York, you have a Porsche, you come out with the swag,
Yeah.
you're like, I own the street, I
Yeah,
own
yeah.
everybody, I'm going to fucking kill everybody if anybody comes in my way, or that attitude you have.
Yeah.
And here you have that attitude with the fucking bike.
Respect. You know?
Because I'm like, I'm saving the environment. Greta Thunberg is my girl. We are saving this world. You are a hoe because you have a car which runs on like.
I don't like think this is very separate. Like, I think people that have cars, like, it's a privilege to drive. It costs a lot of money to drive.
Exactly.
And so if they have a car, people that have cars, fair enough. But also be nice about it. Like, you know?
Yeah, but the kind of bikers I know, they like look down upon people who own cars.
No more wars because the cars will win. One.
Yeah. I'm thinking this one biker needs to meet somebody like a crazy nut car guy.
I went to the last 6 months. I've been training for the bike race, the Frankfurt Eschborn race. It's pretty big in Germany. So I've been riding around Pankow, and I've been picking fights with cars just because my testosterone level is just like, you know. And then some guy hit my rear tire, and then I was like, bro, these are like Italian wheels, man. So I did the annoying child thing where I just blocked traffic for his sake, and then I felt it, like, you know, but you can't have road rage even if you're on a bike. So I'm trying to be a pacifist nowadays and just like let it go.
Okay. When you have road rage on your bike, are you a passive aggressive guy or you are aggressive
Nah,
guy?
I become like a full policeman. Like, you know, I act like I'm in the military. I start dropping hand signals, and people obey because they just see the race suit and they think, okay, this guy's legit. So, but then I'm thinking I'm putting like fear in these people's hearts. I shouldn't be doing this because
Somehow bikers in Berlin are like,
I mean, it
looks like, you know, they know their shit.
Yeah.
They have this aggression in their eyes.
Yeah. I mean, they have to protect their body.
I don't have bike. I don't have a car. I don't have anything. I'm a walker.
Nice.
I'm a hardcore walker.
Yeah.
But accidentally, sometimes when I'm walking on footpath and I don't notice because these bike lanes are so invisible.
I get you.
And I go on those. All of a sudden, there's like a barrage of bikers like telling me how I'm like, you know, in their way and like honking at me and like looking at me as if I have murdered their child.
You know,
or
it's like we gotta have more peace between the walkers, the cyclists, the buses, and the cars. Like, we just need peace across the board. But Berlin is like morphing into a bike city right now. It's a lot of construction, and
But
I'm trying not to be impatient.
is there a word for that? Like this addiction for bikes? Bikeaholic or something?
I think like
Is it like somewhere you
a
can...
term. You're
Yes.
looking for a term. How do you just? I mean, cyclist.
Cyclist, yeah.
Yeah.
Bikeaholic.
It's a cyclone, so maybe just keep in the good feels and not try to get into the bad.
Psychaholic. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But cyclist is a good one.
Mm-hmm.
But I think why people like are so passionate about this is because this is a combination of things, you know. Of course, you can have a great cycle, like you can have a great car. And on top of it, there's like a lot of factors also involved. Like it keeps you healthy, good shape. And then you're saving the world and environment in a way. So you feel good about yourself.
Exactly.
You have this virtue signaling a bit of that also, and then
You're participating into
yeah,
the betterment kind of, and that feels good. And
then
Yeah,
you feel like,
there
yo,
is-
I'm doing the right thing.
exactly.
Exactly.
There is also the practical
Bikers.
thing, like if you work, your workplace is very far away from your house, and you have to bike too many kilometers, right?
I mean,
Okay, for a biker, what is the too many kilometers? And then you tell how long you have biked, because I know that.
I mean, my work is about 15, 20 minutes away, but we're all in home office, so no one actually goes to the office anymore. But yeah, I've been cycling since I was, 6 years old? No, 7. I moved to the Netherlands when I was like 7. So.
Yeah. In Netherlands, I think it's same like Dothraki in Game of Thrones. As soon as you're born, Dothrakis will put you on the horse like Genghis Khan, and Dutch people will put you on a bicycle as soon as you're born, and then you learn to live with that bicycle.
Yeah, I mean, that would have been the case unless, but I luckily was raised in the north of the country, Friesland, which means I had to learn how to ice skate before I learned how to ride a bike. So it's more like the Russians would do. They just take the kid and just dunk it in the ice water and be like, welcome to life. But yeah, ice skating and cycling.
What is the worst environment that you like, the weather condition that you have biked?
This last winter, I started training November 1st, kind of after the lockdown, and I was out there every day. And I bought all the bike kit, the winter kit, and yeah, I went through snow, through rain, I went through everything. And I thought, like,
In the same day?
every day I was doing 6 days a week, sometimes 7 days a week to ride in the mornings. But it's better than sitting at home and in home office. Your mind is active, but your body's numb. But if you go outside and you face the elements, you come back, you're like, oh my God, I can't walk. Then you sit down, do some home office, and it's like blessed. Yeah.
Have you biked in extreme environment?
Not really, but I've biked in India, if that counts.
Next level. That is next level.
Because in India, everything is extreme, you know, like love is extreme, hatred is extreme, even bike is extreme, because roads are extreme. But the one thing which I did really, it was a sad thing which happened. I went to Amsterdam to visit one of my friend. I was living with her, and of course she had a bike, and she got me a bike from her friend. And I hadn't biked in a long time. And last time I biked was in India or something. And then I have this intuition of a biker from India. And then we both were cycling side by side, and something happened in the back. Like there was a loud noise. So I braked. As soon as I braked, my intuition, like the subconscious which just takes over, told me to turn left.
Okay.
And I just went left, because in India you always go left.
Yeah.
And Viji, who is my friend, she was cycling in Netherlands for a long time, and her intuition told her to go right, and boom, we both crashed. I didn't fall, she fell, broke her leg.
Whoa.
And now I'm fucking traumatized to even bike. So I'm taking a break from biking for some time, but I'll go back into biking, and I will try to train my subconscious to bike in a Western way, in the right side, and like be more conscious, or rather not let my, intuition take.
Let it kind of rebuild that kind of confidence. Yeah. Temple of will be great.
Like yesterday or like few days ago, I was talking to one of my colleagues, and like he was telling me, like he's going for a motorcycle license, and like his motorcycle instructor told him to buy these expensive boots with have like protection over ankles and things like that. And I'm like, I have seen some of the best motorcycle riders and drivers who are driving in their fucking flip-flops. I have driven motorcycle and like two-wheelers in flip-flop for such a long time, and you feel so fucking badass. There's nothing badass than a guy on a flip-flop. And when he comes down or from the motorcycle with his swag and like leg lifted up like 90 degrees and like so high, and like comes down with his, flip-flop going like patak right in front of like these badass people.
See, this is pure confidence. I love this.
Oh man.
That's
the thing about confidence, like you can have that confidence even with flip-flops. You don't need like fucking expensive shoes and shit.
If you trust your skills.
Within.
Yeah, if you trust your skills, like health and safety is overrated.
Oh yeah. So that's why I need to build up my confidence again. It's not about the bicycle. It's not about like any other thing. It's about what's inside. And like my confidence about bicycling has been hurt because by accident I hurt somebody.
Yeah, that's trauma,
and
man.
she was a good friend, and I didn't want you to do that.
Yeah. Take your time, man. You'll be fine.
Yeah. I'll come back. I'll come back to the
If
bicycle.
you need any kind kind of training advice, I'm there for you, man. I used to participate in Critical Mass. I don't know if you two know what Critical Mass Berlin is. Have you heard of it before? You? Okay. Critical Mass Berlin is this group of really hardcore like cycle enthusiasts. And what they used to do before the lockdown was every last Friday of the month in Marianneplatz in Kreuzberg, you get together and the police participates. The government allows it. So you get like police escort throughout the city and you start at 8 o'clock and you kind of ride until 11 p.m. and about 400 plus people show up. It's madness. And
just bicycle people,
solo bikes, but there's people just like with like those big bikes with beer crates, like people selling beer on the road, people pulling up like those, every imaginable two-wheeler is there. And what else? Yeah, skateboard sometimes too, but it's like kind of like an eco vibe, and then the police is like shutting down the roads next to you and you just kind of like bossing it. I did it for like 4 times or something so far.
Yeah,
but,
police needs to be there because bikes people are already like fucking aggressive, and then when they're together, I'm assuming it's like a fucking gang and shit, you know, like
it feels like the most hardcore Harley Davidson gang ever, but there's like no noise, and it's on like techno music, like
and you know, Berlin, they have chains here on the neck and stuff, right?
There's people with their dogs.
I'm assuming all these Berlin bikers have these chokers in their neck.
I mean, you shouldn't mess with a Berlin biker once.